Peterhauser in at the center position. And for Golden State, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Tim Hardaway is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jay in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at Golden State. They fought hard to get the seed they earned. Now they need to make the most of it.
Yeah, they'll be heavy favorites in this matchup. That said, they can't look beyond the first round. Do what they've done all season and just take care of business.
All right, let's send it over to the sideline for the latest on MP's legendary career.
We all saw him take the next step in the career three-point leaderboard, moving into 4th all-time. He said, quote, "It's crazy to see the numbers of guys around me. It's crazier to think that I am right there with them." We're all in awe of the numbers that he's put up, guys.
Amen to that. Thanks. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing it. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The previous play is
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be.
after the review. The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Jay's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Outside Curry. Pass to Jay. Now here's Green. Here's Jay. Another 3 for Golden State. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Garland, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Jay. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Jay's got 12 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And that one's good. Jay.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Champagny. And here's Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside, here's Green, and he parries his first look.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Clippers trail by 11. Here's Garland. Pass to Champagny. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 4 rebounds now. Launches it from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Offensive rebound. Out to Garland. The shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Curry with some nice D. Butler passes to Jay. The 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ready for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. Beasley's checked in for Hardaway. And Podziemski subbed in for Curry. Williams passes to Jones. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Williams. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. This is MP's second straight year guiding this team to the playoffs, and I talked to him about his attitude heading into the postseason. He said, I told my teammates, the success we had in the regular season is behind us. This is where the real work starts. We have to stay hungry. And, guys, I know he doesn't have any problem staying motivated.
Absolutely. Good reporting there, Ali. Out to the right wing. Here's Clayton. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Warriors lead by 19. Pass to Jay. Back to Pajemski. Here's Jay, defended by Jackson. Here's Moody. Lets it fly. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 23 points for Jay.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Now, here's Williams. On the clock. Pass to Clayton. Shoots over Beasley. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
They've got Moody, Brandon Pajemski out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Jay in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Garland for three. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Beasley, pass to Porzingis. Outside Pajemski. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shootings.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. Pass to Garland. Jackson down low. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. The three is up. Jones misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coach...
Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Curry passes to Jay. And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Timeout called, the Warriors. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Butler comes in for Moody. And Hardaway is subbed in for Podziemski. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Leonard looking around. It's tipped. Butler against Leonard. Butler with the bucket.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Leonard outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And it's Mathurin missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Conan Niederhauser. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jay's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. A deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Jay's got 44.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
To the paint. Here's Conan Niederhauser. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Timeout called, the Warriors. So it's the Golden State Warriors with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Clippers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And so in the game for the Clippers, Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Champagnie at the 4.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. And it's Jay missing. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Going to need it.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
These are highlight reels, always on the launch pad.
Pure from three-point range.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Kona Niederhauser. With the step back. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Hardaway, the pass to Jay. The 3 hits a three-pointer. Jay's got 53 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Torres. And another one!
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him.
Getting the ball into the paint.
He got it again! Sensational!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Pass to Jay. Launches a 3. Another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
To the inside. Here's Kona Niederhauser. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Curry passes to Jay. Now here's Butler. Pass to Jay. Right side Curry. Here's Jay. Outside runner. Mathurin with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And the basket by Kona Niederhauser.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Jay. Second chance effort. And Butler with the lay-in. Butler's gotten his second bucket on the night.
JB not backing away from fighting for position, showing the athleticism on the putback.
Leonard passes to Champagnie. Leonard outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jay's got his 16th rebound on the night. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Off target with the 3. The Clippers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Butler against Leonard. Pass to Champagnie. Three-pointer Mathurin drills it from deep. Mathurin's got 6 in the quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a gigantic 33-point lead. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Malik Beasley is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Jay in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. From deep three-point land, and the Warriors with another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Misses a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garland, the pass to Williams, to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Jay. From the arc. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Jay. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board. Here's Sanders. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one's good. Jay.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Takes a step back. Here's Garland. Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Moody. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Garland. Jackson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Assistant, Darius Garland.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Jay. Pass to Porzingis. There's the three. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Jackson on the wing. Garland up top. Defended by Pajemski from the high post. And the shot is good by Garland.
And that possession was in trouble. Enter Darius Garland.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Sanders. The rebound by Jay.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they...
Connects again from distance.
He continues to push the envelope, out-distancing his own record for triples made in a playoff game. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall through.
And capturing the series momentum.
And yes, another basket.
And he's tied 2nd all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats. Pass to Sanders. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Sanders. Over Moody. Sanders, no good. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Puts up a deep 3, and good! There's another!
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the 2nd highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing 2 other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points.
And again!
And even early on in the first half, as this historic offensive performance kept piling up, we almost sensed that he might end up eclipsing his own record, breaking that record and now setting a new all-time record for points in a postseason game. He already beat Michael Jordan's record, and delivering another performance better than that, words cannot even describe it.
Yeah, he's truly in a league of his own, competing not only against the greatest of all time, but now competing against his own incredible accomplishments. It's breathtaking to see the expert craftsmanship, the precision, the untouchable nature of his offensive pure dominance on display tonight. I mean, he's no stranger to absolutely throttling defenses into submission. And tonight, here in the postseason, he's worked his magic again. Phenomenal. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And it all...
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say we just witnessed the greatest individual performance.
Oh, okay. I could go on and on and tell you about, what I...
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. Well, that'll do it for now.